G'day there, podcaster. Liam here. We mentioned we had a few complaints on the show earlier in the week when we spoke to Meowdlin, the dog. And I think we may have got more complaints than that tonight for the SpongeBob smoke starts thing that you'll hear very shortly. We also asked people what their salary is. Enjoy.
Who's ready to have some fun?
Ben, I am.
I'm ready for fun.
All right, here we go.
Live across Australia. This is Ben, Liam and Belle's
Late Drive on Nova.
Oh my God, Prince William's salary has been revealed. He's getting a whopping $30 million a year.
Man.
$30 million a year. Can you believe that? That's $2.5 million a month, and that's $83,000 a day.
I mean, you think with that sort of money you could at least fly to Turkey to get some hair plugs. Do you know what I mean?
Look, I was thinking tonight, why don't we do 13, 24, 10, what's your salary? Because it's a taboo topic, nobody talks about it, but everybody wants to know it. Mm-hmm. So, to get the ball rolling, why don't we go first, Liam and Belle?
Oh, you got to put your money where your mouth is. Yeah, I mean, you're the first in the title of the show. Ben, would you like to do the honours?
I can go first. So, per annum, I get paid...
Hi, mummy. Sorry, no, I'm on. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Sorry.
Liam, normally we put our phone...
I know. That was just my mum. I just don't worry about that.
On silent?
It's on silent now. Yep. And I suppose it's my turn to reveal my salary. So per annum, I get paid one... And that's after tax. I'm sorry, Belle, are you making a smoothie there?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't get to have dinner before the show.
I understand.
So...
You need your energy for the rest of the show. Yeah. What do you get paid?
Per annum, I get... Ben, what are you doing? Are you using a power drill?
Sorry, yeah, I'm just making a quick repair.
The studio can be quite finicky, actually. But yeah, 13, 24, 10, we've revealed ours. Why don't you reveal your salary tonight? What do you do? What do you get paid? I like finding that out about other people. You know, if you're a plumber or you're one of those people that does the road signs, whatever it is.
I would love to get the lollipop person.
Yeah, they get paid well. Actually.
All right, let's do it. 13, 24, 10. To start the show, what's your salary? And of course, you can remain anonymous if you wish.
Hannah in Melbourne. What do you do? What do you get paid?
So I work for the government as a senior data analyst, and I get paid $110K a year.
Not
Pretty
bad.
good.
Not a bad bloody crust. Is that a hard job?
It can be, but yeah, it sort of just depends on the workload. It has its peaks and troughs.
Hannah, I'm worried this might be a very boring answer to a boring question, but what are you analysing?
I'm analysing performance data.
Yeah, I was right.
Again, what does that mean, though? There's so many, it's so
I don't know.
vague.
But you say you work for the government, so maybe it's just spying on us through our phones or something.
Maybe,
I don't know. Brendan in Sydney. What do you do? What do you get paid?
Mate, I'm a project coordinator and I'm 200 plus.
Whoa!
On you, Brendan.
Whoa!
Yes, it sounds like a lot of money, and it is, but you've got to work for it. So
Yeah.
What do you... You said project...
I'm actually heading to work now. Yeah.
Okay, a bit of nighttime work. You said project coordinator. Is that for like you're building buildings in the city,
Yeah,
or what are you doing?
Building and construction, mate.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Right, so
right.
but you stand there with the clipboard and just oversee it, or you're getting your
No,
hands dirty?
No, get the hands dirty if I have to now and then, but sometimes with the clipboard, yes.
Yeah. I feel like there'd be so many like labourers and stuff on the back of brooms going, that frickin' Brendan, man. $200K a year. God. Anonymous. This is good. Always love an anonymous call. What do you do? What do you get paid?
Hey guys, I work as a tower crane rigger and I get $275 a year.
Whoa, they just keep going up and up.
What? So you're getting just shy of $300K for what, like building the cranes, building the cranes up?
Yeah, building the cranes. Usually build them on the street, lift them up. Then you're above usually a building or you're in an open area before the jump form or any of the structure's done. But yeah, building cranes.
And like, do you have some sort of degree in like engineering? Is it like, there's a lot of physics involved, or is it just like giant Lego?
It's just like giant Lego. All you need is a high-risk work license. No degree, nothing.
We're missing a
Is
trick.
it so highly paid because of the risk or because you've got so much responsibility? Because if it goes wrong, is it then, your responsibility?
I don't think as a worker you're too much. Obviously, you're responsible for installing the crane, but it then falls back on the design for the structural engineers and stuff. But it's so high risk because you have to get so many tickets and it takes time to get all those tickets. But
Yeah, right.
It's also high risk. You're on top of a building as well at times.
Yeah, okay. That sounds like good money,
wild.
and you don't need much of an education to do it.
Especially if the crane falls down, it's not even kind of your fault. Like,
Wow. 13, 24, 10. What's your salary? That's the question we've asked tonight, and it's fascinating.
Anonymous in Brizzy, what are you getting paid?
Hi, 100 grand a year.
And what do you do?
I'm a travel manager at Corporate Traveller Flight Centre.
Right. And so I've always wondered how that works. So, like, if you're booking someone's trip, do you sort of get commissions if you book in, like, certain, like, hotels and that sort of stuff? Is that how, like, the company makes money?
Yeah, kind of. So the hotels and cars do. Flights not so much, and we earn money on service fees.
Okay. Yep.
Right,
So,
and then
yeah.
so if I booked a trip with you and then something went wrong, is that then on you?
Well, it depends on what happened. But, I book travel for accounts, not leisure. It's I have a portfolio of accounts,
Yep,
and I
gotcha.
book all their travel.
I guess
So here's a question for you. Working in Flight Centre, does that mean if you go on holiday overseas, you can claim that on, like, research purposes?
Not in corporate, no. In leisure, yes.
Oh.
All right, well, that's good to know. Tax loopholes. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow night. Hannah.
What do you claim that's a bit dodgy?
Yeah, what do you claim that's like, which you would have done like a few weeks back and you're sort of crossing your fingers hoping it comes off in the next couple of weeks. Hannah in Sydney, what do you do? What do you get paid?
So I'm a private investigator administrator, and I get $68,000 a year.
I mean, that
That is a bit surprising, I guess. So
Yeah.
administrator, does that mean like you work at the front desk, like doing all the
Hello,
admin?
what
doing
would you like to
doing all the
investigate
admin?
today?
Yeah, kind of. So I've got my operators that go out and do the surveillance, all the interviews,
Whoa.
and all of that. And then I do all the putting it all together, analysing it, helping do all the main stuff that needs to be done afterwards, writing reports, all of that. But I am quite young, hence the pay. I'm only 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you sound quite young. Dumb question, Hannah, but do you also have to wear a little disguise in admin? Like, do you have to come to work with this, like a Hawaiian shirt and a fake moustache?
Absolutely. I've got my fake hat, my fake moustache. I've got a poster uniform in the back of my car.
Hannah, you would know some wild things about people.
Absolutely.
Is there anything, it's annoying because we've got your name, but is there anything like anonymously you can, what's the weirdest thing you've seen?
There's a lot of weird things. My favourite thing, because we do not so much like the really sketchy stuff, but people that are pretending that they've broken their leg,
Yeah.
and then we go out gardening, but they start limping on the wrong leg that they're not meant to be injured on.
Because they're trying to get work combo, yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
imagine it'd be mainly that and cheating husbands,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you caught any
Yeah.
dirty dogs in the act?
I've got a few people at the moment that I've kind of got my eye on, and I've got the operators checking them out. But yeah, it's an interesting job to say the least.
Well, there you go, flounderers of Sydney. You've been warned. If you're driving to an affair right now, listening to Late Drive with Ben, Liam and Belle, well, Hannah and her team could be watching you.
Jason in Sydney joins us now. How much do you get paid?
Yeah, g'day guys. I'm a fiery, and last year I did before tax 150 grand, or just over 150 grand with overtime. And part of my job is I get to sleep.
Yeah, I always thought that. Like as a kid, I was like, I want to be a fireman. Like you just like sleep and play darts the whole time. But I suppose then, like when you are on call, you might have to go to like a road accident or something horrible and stuff that like a lot of people wouldn't have to deal with in their life.
There's a bit of stuff that you have to deal with that you probably don't want to see, but it does have its perks. So there's probably 90% downtime, and then 10% you absolutely got your bits hanging out and trying to get everything done. So yeah.
Okay.
Jason, are you on the clock now?
No, I'm actually just finishing up my second job as a tradie. So
Oh, dude. So what are you clearing as a tradie on top of the firing stuff?
About 70.
Oh yeah, bro.
Wow. Sorry, Jason, can I ask, are you single or taken?
I'm taking.
What a catch, though. Firefighting tradie.
Yeah.
You got a fire? No worries, I'll put it out. You got to put a shelf up? No worries, I'll do that for
I would
you.
be furious.
So I'm only working 2 out of 8 days at the Fireries.
Yeah.
I'm doing 24-hour shifts.
Yeah, but
and then,
Jason,
and then
you still got the uniform, yeah?
yeah. So, but that's full time. That's full time. 2 out of 8 days is full time.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. I just hearing your voice, Jason, like if and I hope my wife doesn't leave me anyway, but if she were to leave me for someone like you, I'd be extra mad. Do you know what I mean? You're like everything I'm not, you know?
I thought, Liam, you were going to say, I'd be understanding.
Well, it would be a little bit as well, I suppose. There's been crazy backlash over a SpongeBob wrapped tobacconist in Brizzy.
So like a shop where you can buy tobacco, vapes, that kind of thing.
Yeah. But it's like, if you look at the front, it's like all yellow and SpongeBob. And people are saying, like, its branding could obviously attract younger people. And I tend to agree.
Yeah, definitely.
SpongeBob's like a kid's show, obviously.
Plus, that's copyright. Like, surely they'd get done for
nah.
using his image.
It's a bit dodgy. And as I said, there's been, like, people, like, really angry. There's been a lot of backlash. And I agree with them. And then I saw this today and I was like, man, are you for real? Like, just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, this other tobacconist in Perth, they've released this shocking ad.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh, who smokes on a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
His teeth are all yellow and he smokes berries.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
If being like SpongeBob is what's in your heart,
SpongeBob SquarePants!
then come on, kids, just puff on a dart.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Ready? SpongeBob smokes darts. SpongeBob smokes blunts. SpongeBob smokes vapes. SpongeBob smokes bongs. I've really got to quit these things.
SpongeBob, I am always so cranky until I have my nightly cigarette.
Well, Squidward, you need to get yourself into the Krabby Tobacconist.
Come into the Krabby Tobacconist. We have all the vape flavors in the world. My favorite flavor to puff on is Berry Bliss.
Hey, SpongeBob, where did you get that cool skull bong from?
I got it from the Krabby Tobacconist. It goes so hard.
2 hours later.
SpongeBob, calm down. Mark my words, I will get my hands on Mr. Krabs' recipe for Krabby Snooze. Pipe down plankton, old chap. Here, puff on one of these.
Oh, don't be a pinhead. Come into the Krabby Tobacconist on High Street. Open 7 days.
Ben, Liam and Belle on Nova.
Yes, 13 24 10. Who did you catch on the apps is what we're asking tonight. If you ever wanted to send us a message for Love Rat, you can always hit us up on Insta. We're doing Who Did You Catch on the apps because we got a message from Tash. She sent us a DM and said, hey, Ben, Liam and Belle, hitting you up with a wild story of catching my friend's fiancé on Tinder. I'm recently single and was looking for a rebound. I was scrolling through Tinder and came across my good friend's fiancé. He was under a different name but had photos that aren't public, so we're pretty sure it is him. Only a few of my friends know. We've decided not to tell her yet. She's so happy with him, but we just want to do it the right way.
Hang on, so how's this person, if it's got a different name and it's got photos on private, how do you know it's them?
Well, that's what she's saying. It's like there's photos that he's put on Tinder that aren't on any of his social media, so they're pretty sure it is him, that he's like,
right.
He's on there and he's using a different name. She's got her friend's fiance on Tinder. 13 24 10. Who did you catch on the apps?
Sounds like a real bad man. Rach in Melbourne, who did you catch on the apps?
Hey guys, I caught Formula One driver Nico Hulkenberg on the app.
Hulkenberg!
Nico Hulkenberg. Now, I'm not really around Drive to Survive and the F1 and all that, but is Nico Hulkenberg a big deal?
He's a pretty big deal. He's also pretty attractive.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
And did you get a super like or something?
No, it did match though, but it took me all of about 2 messages to realise that it was someone catfishing.
Bugger.
Well, look, you don't want them heating you up at night, but you know what you do want? A Milwaukee Tool heated gear jacket. That's all yours, Rach.
Thanks, guys.
No worries. Milwaukee's battery heated wear is keeping Aussies warm this week, winter. We have got more of those amazing jackets to give away as well. So, 13, 24, 10.
Kelly in Sydney, who did you catch on the apps?
Well, I work in childcare and we've caught several fathers on the app.
Oh, man. With young kids as well.
Yeah, and they're married.
Right.
So is that because one of the other people that work there, they're single? So someone's on the app and they just...
Yeah, they're single, and we've actually, one of the fathers actually messaged this girl.
Oh, did they know that the person works? Oh, God.
Yeah, right. And what did they say?
Nothing that can be repeated, and the girl who I work with was just like, yeah, no.
So did anybody? I mean, this is a murky area because it's not your responsibility. Did anybody flag it with the partner?
No.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, Kelly. Crazy story. 13, 24, 10. Give us a buzz. Who did you catch on the apps?
Alex in Barizzi, who did you catch?
I caught myself on the app, and one of the photos was a guy and myself, and they used my Instagram handle and everything. and the guy wasn't even my boyfriend.
Oh, right. So, someone had photoshopped... Someone had...
So there was just a photo of me and a guy that got a photo one time, and they used that photo that I had on my Instagram on there.
Right.
And my boyfriend was like, "What's this?"
Yeah, that's a curly one, Alex. Thank you very much. Kat in Barizzi, who did you catch on the apps?
It was my specialist surgeon that I've been seeing for 10 years as a patient, contemplated it, but kind of weighed out the options of getting really good prescriptions or seeing him as a date.
Should have gone for it.
Yeah, I mean, a surgeon, surely they'd be making bank, right?
I don't know, but the stuff on the other end is better.
What do you mean?
All the prescriptions on the other end are better.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
You sound like you've got a real hankering there for prescription pills, Kat. Interesting.
Thank you very much. Anonymous in Adelaide, who did you catch on the apps?
I caught my fiancé at the time.
Oh, how? Because you were on the app, or did someone you know catch them?
So my best mate was on the app, and he ended up catching her out within a couple of days of being on the app.
Oh, man. And so when did you call her out?
At our ceremony for our wedding.
Whoa! You did it! Oh, my gosh. How did you do it?
As soon as everyone was there, we walked down the aisle, and I thanked everyone for being there, but told them it wasn't going to go ahead.
Oh, are you for real?
And then did you reveal what had happened?
Yeah, and then I revealed it.
That's an expensive way to do it.
Yeah, well, we'd already paid pretty much all of it before I found out anyway. So I thought,
and she'd already done you over.
May as well.
And so how did she react, your bride on the day when you told everyone that she was cheating and caught her out?
She was shocked that I found out.
Yeah, and then what happened? Was there a screaming match? Did she walk away, head between her legs? What happened?
No, I actually walked away with me and my best mate. We just left, and I'd already made my family sort of aware of, we might be leaving at any time.
Uh-huh.
And when we walked away, my family sort of understood and just left them in shock.
Wow.
Oh, man, that's awesome. I would love it. I would love it if a wedding I was going to, if one of my mates said, hey, she's actually cheating on me, I'm going to blow it up. I'll be like, oh, my God. And especially if they're you can't tell anyone. I'm like, oh, man, I want to tell people so bad. Wouldn't that be the best wedding ever, knowing that you're about to see that car crash?
Who did you catch on the apps? 13, 24, 10. Give us a buzz.
Ben in Melbourne. This was your friend. Who did they catch on the apps?
Yeah, so my friend has a bit of an appetite for being with older men, and she ended up catching my dad, who was still married to my mum.
Oh,
no, Dad.
Yeah.
So what happened with that?
I confronted him about it, showed him the photos she showed me, and he said he would talk to her, so I let him do it, and he never did, so I ended up having to tell her myself. They've ended up going through a divorce.
Oh, Ben, and you were the one who sort of found out through your mate.
Yeah, I felt bad about it because, I didn't want to end them, but obviously he was not being faithful.
No, Benny, you definitely did the right thing. I mean, are you still on speaking terms with your old man?
Not really. I'm slowly opening up again, but it's just still a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I just don't get how people who are like married for 30 years and they're just like, yeah, I'll just jump on Tinder and that's not going to, Australia's too small. Like, people are going to work it out.
Well, Benny, you know what's one way to get a little bit more comfy?
Really? How?
Get yourself a heated jacket.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Thank you.
No worries at all. You got yourself a Milwaukee Tall heated gear jacket. Milwaukee's battery heated wear. It's keeping Aussies warm this winter. Ben, we appreciate you sharing your story.
13 24 10. Calm as a bitch. A phone thief has been hit by a bus. He stole an old man's iPhone whilst he was talking to his wife. Shouldn't do that. And then he tried to run away across the street and then bang, hit by a bus. Hit him so hard it charged him for the fare. Wow.
Oh, real Mean Girls style.
Yeah, it is. It is. And you know what? I think JoJo said it best. 13 24 10. If someone's wronged you and then karma just came back tenfold. I mean, I would say getting hit by a bus is pretty extreme, but
yep.
Yeah, I mean, give us a call. Claudia in Melbourne. Comes, bitch, what happened?
This happened literally yesterday, and it was so satisfying. I was driving home from work yesterday, and it was a little bit of traffic, but not too much, and there was a car speeding up behind me. He wanted to obviously be in the same lane as me, so he honked twice, and I was like, I can't move. Honked again, he got really aggressive, so then he merged around me and sped off, but he didn't realise there was a cop car right in front of me. So as soon as he sped off, sirens on, lights on, immediately got pulled over.
There's nothing better. I love seeing, sometimes you do like long haul like country drives and someone's just like an absolute turkey and like overtaking like four people at once, and then you see them pulled over like 10 minutes later. The best.
Claudia, that is a great story. Thank you very much. Hey, you know Chris Hemsworth's fitness app Centre? You heard of that before?
Yes.
Yeah, well, you got yourself a Centre digital and equipment pack.
Thanks so much, guys.
No worries. Thanks for sharing your story. Centre by Chris Hemsworth offers healthy habit tips. Download the Centre app to start your free trial. Got plenty more of those to give away as well. So 13 24 10. Karma's a bitch. If you have a story about someone getting their comeuppance, we would love to hear it. 13 24 10. Taylor in Sydney, hit us with your story.
My story is, in primary school, I had this girl bully me throughout years of primary school. She had sleepovers, invited all my group of friends. She literally wrote a time capsule about me, invited me to her house and showed me the time capsule about all my friends writing stuff about me.
Hang on, sorry, you say like a time capsule, like, you have them, like you bury it and it comes out like 20 years later.
Literally. And then my dad passed away. She told everyone at school that I didn't care that my dad, like, just so much weird shit she done.
Right.
And then she went to high school and she got bullied more than I've ever seen anyone get bullied in my life. She went downhill, looks, life, everything. And it's sad to see a person go like that, but kind of like, karma.
And Taylor, you blossomed, I bet, right?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I do feel. I know, Slay. I'm proud of you, but I do feel like we have to say, like, no one should be bullied.
No.
Even a bully, like a bully's, a bully, and then they get
usually
bullied.
have issues, and that's why.
Well, I'm sure, like, JoJo is your jam, though, Taylor.
Yeah.
I mean, especially after that whole encounter. She went downhill looks-wise and everything-wise. One of the great quotes of this evening's program. Lucy in Sydney. Karma's a bitch. What happened?
My ex-husband was horrible for 10 years and very difficult to deal with during the divorce. But the day we actually got divorced, he got robbed. His house got robbed.
And you didn't arrange that, did you, Lucy?
No, and all the drama unfolded on Facebook for me to see. So
I love that.
How good's that? Well,
You're sitting there with a cup of tea in your hand.
Siobhan in Parramatta, tell us your story.
So I'm in a nightclub. I'm wearing my really high heels and I need to sit down. So I sit down on a couch next to this woman who's asleep. And then my boyfriend calls me. So I stand up, but leave my handbag there. And this guy bolts in and grabs the seat that I'd been sitting on. And as soon as he sat down, the sleeping woman came to and projectile vomited all over him. All over.
So you're saying come as a bitch because you had a seat on the couch, stood up to take a phone call, and then a guy swooped in and took your seat.
I had the seat. I had the high heels. He did not deserve the seat.
My favourite is how long you've held on to this.
That's unreal.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.